Hard Eyes is a new rom-com slasher directed by Josh Rubin, and it tells the story of a serial killer named Hard Eyes, who for the past several years has been murdering and terrorizing couples on Valentine's Day. And now this Valentine's Day, no couple is safe. Okay, Hard Eyes. I was really excited for this movie because the trailer looked really good, and I gotta say, this movie was really good. Really good, actually. Um, I love its combination of rom com and really gory slasher because both elements really work. Unlike the other movie that came out this weekend, Love Hurts, you actually care about the lead couple in this. Who would have thought a slasher movie would do romance better than an action comedy? Who would have thought? But romance is this movie's main goal, and it succeeds at that, and the movie is also really funny. But not only is the comedy great, so is the horror, the slasher elements. Really good kills, lots of good gore. If you want some gore, along with your romance, this movie will satisfy you. I thought all the performances in this movie were great too. Not a single bad one here. Everybody has good chemistry with each other, both romantic chemistry and comedic chemistry, and they all sell it in the horror moments too. Nothing like that chick from the opening scene of Terrifier 3. Like, that chick really sold the terror in that part. So, yeah, there's nothing that crazy or anything, but what is required from this movie, everybody does a fantastic job. Another thing that was a big surprise about this movie is it actually takes its time getting into the slasher element. And honestly, normally I'd be complaining about that in a slasher movie because I'm like, okay, come on, we're a slasher movie, let's get to the kills. I wasn't like that in this movie because this movie makes an effort to make you care about the characters. And this movie, right from the get go, is more of a romantic comedy than it is a slasher. And like I said earlier, both elements work. It's a great romantic comedy and a great slasher movie. When the slasher element does come, it hits hard and it does not relent. I love that about this movie. Gives you the best of both genres it fits in. And the first half being pretty much straight up romantic comedy for the most part, I really enjoyed it, and I'm not a romantic comedy fan. That's just how well written and well directed this movie is. I also like how this movie looks too. It's got a great Valentine's Day aesthetic, but also a good atmospheric horror look too. This movie goes for style, and the style works. I love a movie that has good style, and this is one of those types of movies. I really enjoyed Hard Eyes. The only issue I really have with Hard Eyes is that the romantic comedy aspect does work. There's plenty of funny moments here, but there are some gags and jokes that do fall flat. They don't fall flat nearly as hard as the comedy in Love Hurts, but there are some bits where I'm like, okay, that joke was pretty bad. Okay, that didn't really work. But that's just a minor complaint for all the great things I could say about this movie. Hard Eyes was a massive surprise. I was not even though I was excited for this movie, the fact that it's made by Screen Gems, which Screen Gems does put out some good stuff once in a while, but most of their track record is pretty bad. But yeah, this is one of the biggest surprises from them, and especially because it's coming out in February. Yeah, I didn't have the highest of expectations, but this movie surprised the fuck out of me. I love this film. This movie will definitely be going on my Blu-ray shelf when it comes out. I thoroughly enjoyed Hard Eyes. I am going to give Hard Eyes an A.